Hello, everyone. This is Waldorf.
And this is Statler.
Thank you.
Are you sure you're Waldorf?
I was jumped into that one a little before I was ready.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, it's Battle Report 302.
302.
Exactly. Look at this. Orcs and Goblins again versus the
Yes.
Vermin Swarm.
And it's brawlers practice at Huzzah Hobbies.
Yep.
So we've got 6,000 points.
6,000 points. And Brawler Bash rules are here if you want to pause and take a look at them.
Okay.
Or we talked about them in the last video if you're interested. Again, pretty much the same list. The only thing I did is what did I do? I think I shorted 2 mounted Ed Bashers and equipped my Cave Goblin Chiefs on the Nashers, giant Nashers.
You equipped them?
I equipped them. One has the Dragon Staff and one has the Panda Protection Pension.
Okay.
Pincher, apparently.
Yes.
Got to be careful from him. And then I had like 10 or 15 points left, so I gave guys bows.
Okay.
So now they also have bows.
Guys.
The Cave Goblins, all the Goblin heroes now.
Oh,
have
okay.
bows.
So you got 2 shots.
3.
Three.
Even one on the Force Goblin King on the thing.
Okay.
And they're deadly. They hit on 3 ups.
That's some heavy duty firepower you got on
It
there.
is. This guy on the Cave Goblin on the Gargantua will probably never use his because that thing will never sit still.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It's just a bow.
it's just a bow. It's only 5 points. How bad
Yeah.
is it? Right. All right. So moving ahead, I don't have the details of his list, but these are what he basically has. He's got a Vermin Demon as his general, Tyrant with the paired weapons, Hero's Heart on the War Letter.
Hero's Heart.
Yeah, it's a guy that ends up giving him 7 strength 5 AP3.
Hero's Heart. Where's the big sword?
Yeah, I was expecting when he said Vermin, I thought I was expecting
for
to see
6,000 points. You got to have a Doom Blade.
Right. BSB, a priest on the furnace, and an artificer, which was hanging out with the disciples.
Okay.
45 ratted arms with full command and spears.
Okay.
And they had that banner that fights in multiple ranks. 40 Vermin Guard with full command and the Rending banner. 30 of the Plague Monks. They had the banner also that lets them fight in additional ranks, I believe.
Okay.
Not 100% sure on that, so I didn't put it. Pair of Dreadmills, 2 units of 12 Disciples, 8 Vermin Hulks, and a Lightning Cannon.
Where's his points?
I don't know. Not 100% sure. But, anyway.
Okay. And he lied. He told me he was going to have tons of slaves. He was going to have like 200 slaves when he played you.
Did he? Oh,
Yes.
ooh, that would have been bad.
I'll have to give him a hard time when I see him.
Yeah. Well,
Slacking.
He's not a trustworthy fellow.
Exactly. Some kind of rat misdirection.
So, back to Shamanism. I got Totemic Summons, Break the Spirit, Bring the Pain, and Waken the Beast, and Savage Fury.
Okay.
And we're going to go to deployment. And actually, the odd thing about playing Orcs now, since I got away from Equitane, I deployed and went first. Because this is a picture after my first move.
That, and you have to worry about your unit spacing because you got so many.
Correct. That is a definitely problem as well. So there's my deployment. That's actually my first move. You can't see it, but there's a bolt thrower on the far right.
Okay.
Down here behind...
The far right behind the...
Far right, way on the far right corner.
Okay, so you got one in the field and you have another one to the right of that.
Correct. All the way on the edge of the board. There's a bolt thrower on the far left of the board. So between those two, I was hoping to cover even behind that house.
Okay.
Just to spread them out, and if he wants to go after him, he can. That's what I forgot to put in there. He also, that's where all his points are. Never mind. He also has 5 of the gutter runners.
Oh yeah, that makes the difference up.
That's like 1,000 points in those.
Yeah.
Anyway, he
so
does have those that I left off.
2 woods, 3 no-purpose walls, a building, and
Hill and
ruin, and a field.
Yep.
Okay. And the hill. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is my first turn. I'm moving forward.
Okay.
You can see those big blocks of guys out there. Scary. He's got his guy hidden, of course. The Vermin Demon hiding behind the building.
Yep.
Which is, smart. I've got 6 pieces of artillery. He doesn't want to. There we go. There's the rest of them. There's the catapult, my catapult, and my two bolt throwers on the left. Still haven't seen the one on the far right, but those are them. All three of the two Git launchers and the catapult all have bullies, which was on the overseers.
Yes, that's a no-brainer.
And there we go. We're moving up, and he noticed immediately what I did with this boar unit, which moved up behind. Had to stay behind the Nashers here in the center. The one guy on the far left is my general that's on the hill, positioned in perfect opportunity to charge out of that unit. Come on, it's back to orcs. It's not that it stopped me from doing it with Equitain either, but whatever. There's the right side. Still didn't manage to get all the way on the right side, but that's fine. Knowing he's going to shoot at me, I put +1 toughness. Oh, he's already shot at me. My first round of shooting, I fired, since he's hidden, I fired a bolt thrower with really doesn't have much choice of what to shoot at. So I lobbed a bolt thrower into the pendulum.
Okay.
Furnace or whatever, plague pendulum. Smacked it and did 2 wounds to it.
Oh, okay.
So then I got the bloodthirst, came up, fired everything else at it, and got 2 more wounds on it.
So 4 wounds.
So it has 4 wounds on it. It's got 1 left.
And then he moved up.
He moved up, as you can see. Yeah. And what did he fire at?
Killed some boar boys.
The guy on the left, his dreadmill on the left, killed off. I think only 2. I think only 9.
Only 9 over there. Yeah.
Killed off 2. But he's got the plague monks the disciples all in front of me, and those are all bad. So my turn. I decide to charge the boar boys on the left. Are going to charge into that dreadmill.
So on his turn, he moved up.
Yep.
And just did some shooting.
Did some shooting.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Nothing really significant, if I recall.
Okay.
Because there's no wounds on this toughness 7 spider up here. So anyway, the boar boys on the left are going to go into the dreadmill.
Okay.
The spider is crisscrossing and hitting the plague disciples off on the left.
And this is the spider with the character?
The big purple spider. He is the non-character spider.
The non-character spider. Okay.
Yep. He's going over there. The Nashers are going into the other unit of disciples.
Okay.
But with 10 of those, I thought there was 12. So anyway, apparently there's 10. With 10 of those, that's probably 5 wounds before I even go. So, of course, my general's going to go with them.
Yeah, okay.
Why wouldn't he? They don't like being lonely. Over here on this side, the orange spider, which has the character on it, is going to charge his other dreadmill.
Okay.
The dreadmill is... I can't really tell from the picture. Can a little bit, but it's like a 1/4 of an inch ahead of the...
I was going to say,
the ogres.
What are you going to do when you get there?
Vermin.
Okay.
So I can hit it without hitting them.
Okay.
And because of that...
And then
if I beat it...
You're going to hit him in the flank.
Correct.
Okay.
So, bing, 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 all 3 of these charges, and that charge gets off as well.
Okay.
He's got his attribute on these guys. Apparently, the bolt thrower on the far right didn't have another target, so it shot into these guys and did a wound.
Okay. In your previous turn.
Yeah, and he's been putting the, like I said, he's dropping his, minimized roll attribute all over the place when he's casting. And there's my spiders. You can see as it hit the dreadmill, I'm not quite touching the vermin hulk, so I'm going to wrap around to their flank.
Okay.
Which will allow his vermin demon to come out and charge me.
Yep.
But it's what it is. This guy, the spider, I think took 2 wounds from shooting from that dreadmill.
Okay.
I don't see the wounds marked on it. So boar boys over here come around to the flank. Hopper goes with them, both of them out of arc of the vermin hulks. And that's going to be it.
And everybody else just moved forward?
Everybody else moved up.
Okay.
And it's hard to see, but the on the first shot, his lightning cannon disabled itself.
Oh, okay.
He rolled a 1, so I don't have the points for it, but it's not shooting the rest of the game.
Yep.
Because of that, and he went light in shooting, he's got almost no shooting left.
Right.
I bounced my my mage bounced out over here into the with the ferals, just to get better range over on this side to help this fight over here.
Right.
Because I figure the vermin demon's coming in after I get into the flank of the Thunder Hulk, blah blah blah, whatever, Vermin Hulks.
More than likely.
Which is okay with me because it's going to pull him out in the middle of the field, is what
Yeah.
I'm looking at.
And you have your wolf riders all ready to
They're ready to
charge
pounce.
in and pounce.
Yeah, he's got to respect them.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like everybody made it in.
Everybody made it in. Far left, I believe I lost. Did I lose 2 in the woods, or anyway, I lost 1 in the woods.
Okay.
Or he killed 1.
Then you brought a hopper forward, and you backed up your cavalry off the general.
They backed up off the hill because I didn't want those big blocks hitting me.
Okay.
I cast Break the Spirit on the plague whatever this thing is. Is it a furnace or a plague pendulum? It's a plague pendulum, right?
I assume it's a pendulum. It looks like a pendulum.
No, I mean it's not a doom bell.
No.
I forget what it's called.
Oh.
Anyway.
Oh, it may be called a furnace. You may be right. I think the plague pendulum's the old name.
Yeah. I wasn't sure I was going to get through the dread mill, but then when I got +1 strength on it, I didn't have any question. And of course, it killed it, wrapped around and smacked the Thunder Hulks in the flank.
Yeah.
And I think I have 3 wounds on me.
Okay.
Moving forward. What's that up there? Something beeped up on my screen. Oops. All right, over here, the Boar Boys charge in and only did a wound, but he only did 1 back to me. So we're going to hold against the Dreadmill. The whatever these guys are, the Nashers and the General.
You beat him though, right?
I won the combat.
Yeah.
I had a charge banner and a wound in his wound.
That's what I assume. Okay.
I won by 2.
And but he stayed.
But he stuck, which is bad because he's out of the General's and the BSB's range and just rolled well. Can't do anything about that.
And the Squigs tore up
The
some
Squigs
boys.
and the guy tore up the Disciples. The General was with them, helping them. They tore up the Disciples, overran into the spear block.
Okay. And your other spider.
And the other spider hasn't fought yet, apparently.
Oh.
There we go.
I was gonna say, wow, it really whiffed.
Yeah. No, he did quite a bit of damage. Actually took 3 back, which kind of surprised me.
Never know how toxic's gonna work.
Yeah, correct. It's just he's got to roll 6s, but anyway. So he did that and overran to where you see it. So, liking where they are. His next turn, bottom of turn 2, his
Did you misfire?
Gutter Blades come in. I did. I misfired with this one. It's taken a wound. His Gutter Blades came in. The Vermin Demon comes in, slams into the side of the spider.
Okay.
Which I'm +1 strength at the moment. I'm actually not in bad shape. And what else?
He can kill you still.
Yeah, I think this 2 is wounds on me. I think I've got a total of 4 on me already.
Okay.
When he came in. There's that side. He's just coming forward a bit. And we're going to go back to my turn again. Wow. My turn again.
You're slacking on your usual photo.
Yeah, I am. I'm getting used to orcs.
Yeah, okay.
The purple spider made its march test and rolled over here 15 and moved an inch away from this big unit of vermin's ratted arms.
Okay.
General moved forward.
So on his turn as spearmen, looks like they
came forward.
Munched.
They turned
On his turn, I mean.
They
munched
just
your
destroyed my squigs.
Okay. And they turned a little bit.
Yeah, I mean he had 25 attacks hitting me on.
And it looks like he advanced half speed, regular speed with his 2 blocks.
Yes, because the one had Break the Spirit on it and a pendulum with 1 wound.
Yeah.
So he didn't want to take that chance.
Yeah, I was surprised he advanced it at all, but okay.
So he came forward. The Vermin Demon on the right came in and just crushed my spider.
Okay.
All hit, all wounded, and it died.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he got off a couple, I don't know what, not scrying, whatever, the stars align or whatever. The fight's continuing here with the Boar Boys on the left on the Dreadmill.
Yeah.
It's not going well for the Boar Boys. but they're sticking around so far.
Yeah, I've had bad luck every time I've charged one of those things with cavalry.
Yeah, it's not working out for me that well.
You've moved your... Let's see, we have another...
Now, yeah, I made a mistake. I wrote down at the beginning of the game which hopper had which, and I was convinced this guy had the Pana Protection Pension.
Okay.
Apparently, after I got into combat, he does not.
Okay.
So
you're chaffing his pendulum.
Chaffing his pendulum. Well, yeah, because I'm chaffing his pendulum.
And your boar's moved on top of the hill over there. And then on this side...
And on this side, the boars move forward to get out of the arc of the rat ogres. I made a mistake. They shouldn't have come this far forward. I could have been back like 3 or 4 inches and taken that as a turn, or at least 3 inches, and taking that as a turn to keep the threat into the center.
Yeah.
But I just moved past them, and now I'm no threat to anyone for at least a turn.
Yeah.
My idea when I did this was to take another big move out behind the building,
right,
and threaten the rear of these units.
Right.
But by doing this, I just released the vermin hulks. So we got that.
We're not facing in a problematic area direction. Yeah.
So there you go. Because this was, and the purple spider going here means if he wants to turn and face the purple spider up here on the top left,
he has to change formation.
He has to change formation, but he can't add ranks because he gets closer to me if he adds ranks.
Right.
He's an inch away.
Yeah, he has to go in horde.
So he has to go in horde, which gives him a no rank bonus, which helps if I charge him.
Right.
So anyway, that was my idea with that. And the general, and this was just dumb, but the general just moved over here to where you see him. I guess that general has big faith in those 2 orcs beating that dread mill. Because if they don't beat that dread mill's going to hit him right in the ass. Anyway.
Where was he?
Not too far back. Remember, he had overrun just the
Yeah,
edge
I just wondered if he could see the dread
woods.
mill.
He could not have seen.
Okay.
He was out of arc of the dread mill. I think. Maybe not. Maybe he didn't want to go over there because I didn't want to kill. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Can't tell you at this point. So there's that. There's the vermin demon. Oh, the vermin demon. Oh, sorry. The vermin demon did not kill the spider. Now that I think about it, I don't know if you remember how they were lined up.
Yeah.
But he won the combat. I'm a stubborn 8, and I failed.
Oh, okay.
He made me flee from the vermin hulk, the big unit of vermin hulks. Because when he came in, I issued a challenge because I knew the guy was going to go first, and this way it stops the vermin hulks from beating me up.
Okay, so he didn't kill you.
So he did not kill me, but he did break me, and elected not to charge me with the vermin hulks. He reformed them to where you see them.
Right.
And then he chased me with the vermin demon. Vermin demon didn't catch me, stumbled forward, stops an inch away from the building. He's actually facing the top left of the screen.
Okay.
The spider, from right about where the vermin demon is, ran through the building, through the unit, and took like a wound. Took no wounds through the plague monks. Took another wound through the vermin guard, and finally died running through the clan rats. Took exactly enough wounds to kill him.
Oh, okay.
He rolled, and there was no place to stop in that whole line
right.
until he got to the other side of those. And like I said,
so did he cause wounds on his character?
No, and I caused absolutely no wounds on his character.
Okay. Wow. Well, strength 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and poison. I mean, he's got something. What has he got? He's got scrying on himself.
Yeah.
So I needed, for whatever reason, 6s to hit. I think he's got scrying and know thy enemy. So I needed 6s to hit. But I've got poison.
Right.
And I actually didn't roll a single 6.
Okay.
Including with the character.
The big one. Okay.
So, anyway, between the character and the spider, that's 13 alone.
Yeah, yeah.
But did absolutely nothing. Anyway, so that's that. I did, like I said, you can move the Wolf Riders up as chaff, and then in my turn got the break the spirit off on that unit with the pendulum as well. So he's not only chaffed, he can't clear my chaff because he doesn't want to charge me.
Right.
Like again, because the pendulum has one
Yeah.
wound left. All right, moving on. Over here on this turn, we did no wounds to each other with the dread mill. I've got a banner, and this time he failed. And
Wow.
so the general's faith in them was justified.
And you didn't catch him though.
I did not catch it. So that's that. There he is, running away. Back to his turn. He makes a charge up on the top of the hill. Slams into my boar boys.
Oh, these were the guys. Oh,
These were the vermin.
Did he killed your
guard.
squeak?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I said, I thought it was the other one.
Mm-hmm.
The other one could have stolen. I wasn't worried about the unit, but he issued it. Actually, I think he issued a challenge with his tyrant.
Oh, okay.
And he's going to go first. And if I had his armor and he's got a 2-up, 4-up.
Right.
So if I had his 2-up, 4-up, I think I might be able to weather that
Yeah.
attacks and might kill him
Mm-hmm.
or hurt him at least. But anyway, so yeah, I forgot I was the wrong one, and
Okay.
he killed me. Killed me before I even got to go, so I didn't even get to use my dragon staff. So then on his turn, he charges out, slams into the boar boys. Not only hits them, but he also kind of has to clip them because he couldn't wheel until he got way
Until
out
he got
here,
past his guys.
past the other one.
Okay.
Anyway,
He's got all his guys in combat, so
didn't matter a lot.
he's okay.
Here are these guys. They reformed facing the spider,
Okay.
and the vermin demon walks out. Vermin hulks move up on the right.
So they changed direction. Okay.
Yeah, and now they turned around. Over here, so the ferals are starting to get a little bit nervous because I got the big unit, the plague monks in front of me, the vermin hulk's coming up on the side, the demon out there. It's not a good spot to be. The only thing I have going for me is if the boar boys can manage to hold.
Mm-hmm.
But they can't. He kills me down to these two. They flee, and he elects to reform rather than chase them.
Okay.
So they're down there on the bottom.
But he didn't charge off your wolf riders
He couldn't. He had nothing that could get him.
because of the spell. Well, he had the pendulum.
The pendulum could have,
Yeah.
but yeah, he doesn't want to lose the pendulum, so
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
not charging.
Okay. So you're still okay.
So I'm still okay because I still have my chaff for another turn. The only possible danger, of course, is if the vermin demon charges and the wolf riders don't hold.
Yeah. But,
And the BSB's out of range now. So it makes it a little bit tougher. Back to turn 4.
Because your turn, so you can fix.
It's my turn.
You can fix all that.
Coming up, well, the BSB's fleeing, so I can't fix that piece.
So he beat the cav on the hill.
Yes, he smashed the cab on the hill. And
But they did escape, and your BSB was in there.
yeah,
Okay.
my champion and the BSB escaped. They ran.
So you've got 4 wounds remaining.
4 wounds, 4 wounds, and I had 10 plus the character's 13, so 4 out of 13,
Okay.
which is not 25%.
Yep. Just missed it.
So they rally, which was good.
Yeah.
Other thing, there's gutter runners down there, night runners, whatever they are.
Wherever they are.
On the bottom right, killed the first war machine. Now they overran and they're heading towards the second one
Okay.
in the ruins. I actually shot him with what did I shoot him with? I shot him with a get launcher
Okay.
and killed 2 of them. I think because I killed one in the
There's
combat.
only 2 there, so.
Yeah, I killed 1 in the combat. I think.
Okay.
And I think I killed 2 with this, and they made their panic check and kept coming. Anyway, irritating. All right. So back to my turn. No, this is after the combat, and again, pictures are not working well. The back right, you can see the boar boys have come to their senses and swung around and cut to where they can threaten things. I fired all my war machines that could at the vermin demon. Managed to get 2 wounds on him.
Okay.
Not enough. The general and the mage charged the mage charged out of the boar boys into the pendulum.
Okay.
Because it had 1 wound left.
I'm sorry, is this a savage
and he's a savage, and he's got 3 strength 5 attacks.
Okay.
So it sounds like a doable attack.
Mm-hmm.
So they combo charge this. The mage actually killed the pendulum, which caused him no end of frustration.
But he also looks like he put 2 wounds on you.
But he took 2 wounds doing it.
No, when'd you get the heart things?
I stole them from Chris.
Oh, okay.
I thought I'd stolen a lot more from him. I actually stole enough to make it work.
Okay.
But I was playing Equitane at the time,
Ah.
not realizing I had 2 spiders with 8 wounds each. So,
Okay.
I actually kind of like the little heart wound counters.
And you moved your wolf riders up.
They got a little bit closer. I no longer need to chaff the plague monks, but I want to make.
Right.
I wanted to get as close to that stuff as I can, so he can't get the overrun into my. You can't see them, but right here at the very bottom of the screen are my feral orcs.
Yeah, I was just curious why you that formation.
Yeah. So I charged in with a spider, did a bunch of wounds. He made a steadfast check. He put 2 wounds on me.
I thought he wasn't steadfast.
He's still steadfast.
Oh, he doesn't get the rank bonus.
He doesn't get a rank bonus. So anyway, so he makes, and not enough of him was in the woods.
Yeah.
So makes that, and we go on to his turn. His turn, he's going to charge the Vermin Demons charges into the Wolf Riders.
Okay, and it turned around.
And they do manage to hold, and the Vermin Hulks manage to turn around again.
Okay.
Problem with that is the board boys don't like that much.
Yeah, I should have expected it.
Yeah, they can't. Yeah, I did, but it was okay because it kept them off what I needed to keep them off, in my opinion. There we go. And he decided not to charge me with the what are they? The Vermin Guard on the hill. He elected not to charge me.
The character leave the unit?
No, he's in. He was just re-raging him from side to side.
Okay.
It was caught him in the middle of it, and he decided we actually left him out of the unit.
And you rallied your units down here on your turn?
The 2 guys in the back rallied.
Okay.
On leadership 8, and that's it.
Okay.
So coming into me, he cursed the Vermin. Of course, the Vermin Demon just obliterates the Wolf Riders. I actually made him roll because I was actually hoping to have 1 left, and then I've got a 9 minus whatever. I've got a slight chance of sticking.
Right.
Which would have been funny, but didn't happen.
Okay. Now you're on your turn.
Yeah, it's actually probably better because if I would have left it, then he could have killed him on his turn. I mean, he could have killed it on my turn and then faced wherever he wanted, which would have been bad. So on my turn, the other Nasher hero comes. You can see he comes up, hopping up here in the middle. The boar boys back off 3.5 inches. And I need to chaff this unit of Vermin Guard, so the last remaining Ed Basher boy comes up, sits in front of him.
Oh, he's facing that way. Okay.
He's facing the Vermin Guard are facing towards us.
Oh, okay.
Because the ferals were back 8 inches or whatever.
Okay.
They made their march test and moved straight up. Because I know that Vermin Demon doesn't want any part of that unit.
Oh, so they're facing the Vermin Demon. Okay.
They're facing the Vermin Demon.
All right.
Yeah, they were facing the same way, but just like 8 inches back. Now they just move forward.
Okay.
They actually passed their leadership 7 frenzy check not to go into the unit on the hill, or not to go. Yeah, that was the one they could see.
You had the BSB there, right?
I did, but it's maximized, which is not an easy roll.
No. But to get 2 shots at it.
Got 2 shots at it. So we go through another combat.
Actually, your general's right there.
He was not within range on the first test. I mean, they were 8 inches further back.
Okay.
And that's going to do it for me. The mage fights another round of combat and sticks around.
Okay.
He can't manage to put that final wound on me.
And you killed some guys.
And the general, and between the general's really doing the work. Up here, the spider.
Something seems to be missing.
He rolls enough 6s to chop up my spider.
Okay.
Which is unfortunate because this round I had gotten off the bring the pain on that unit.
Yeah.
So I was going to be re-rolling all my 2 hits.
Wouldn't it have been really helpful if that boar boy unit was behind that building?
Where I told you I was initially planning on doing it. Yeah, but then the Vermin Hulks would be over here on the on the ferals. As it is, they're distracting the ferals, and the ferals call.
You got a squig to distract them.
I don't think they would have turned around to face the squig.
But he could just get in front of them.
He could have, yes. So there we go. He's finally killed off my mage after the third or fourth round of combat.
Okay.
And then the general's left. He turns to face me. And this was in my combat phase. So in his turn, the clan rats in the back are going to charge the ratted arms. Ratted arms are going to charge the 2 boar boys in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
And his big unit on the hill is going to charge off my last remaining boar boy. I did break the spirit off on the vermin demon before I died.
Okay.
Which was good.
Mm-hmm.
Because now he's got 2 wounds on him. He's afraid to charge. But not that afraid because he just walked away.
He didn't charge your calf with his vermin hooks?
He did, and then we fled.
Oh, okay.
We fled back to where you see him.
Oh, so you're still facing him?
We are. I didn't turn him around.
Okay.
I asked him to move him, and he moved him back and
okay.
didn't turn him around.
And that's all as far as you got? And he didn't get you?
He didn't catch me, so he only went like 4.
Wow, okay.
Up here, the vermin demon took his dangerous terrain checks and just walked around behind the building. Didn't take any wounds for it. On my turn, I finished off the unit of plague monks.
Mm-hmm.
And then
the
other hopper hit the plague monks, fought with the general, and then overran to tie up the vermin guard.
Okay.
So, he could do that.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay.
So this is now his turn, and the squig hopper's there as a overrun.
Okay.
So on his turn, he's going to charge the vermin demons coming out from behind the building into the general.
Mm-hmm.
The ratted arms that are in front of him are going to charge him in the front. And he tried another charge at my fleeing boar boys, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see, over here, there's this big vermin demon. Rolls out and just smashes my... I don't know if I've got another picture, but he crushes my general. And, it's not helpful.
Decided not to run.
I can't. I'm feral.
Oh yeah.
I'm feral. And then I attempted a last turn charge from the ferals into the vermin hulks. I've already moved stuff.
Did those guys run off the table?
And the guys on the top right ran off the table.
Okay, I was saying that makes sense. They're still there.
Yeah, I was like, okay, go ahead and push him off me. He's like, whatever. It was the last turn.
Okay.
So, and that's where it's going to end up. So,
so the ferals did not go into the
ferals. They tried to charge the vermin hulks.
Oh, they didn't charge into the.
They were too
guard?
far forward. They were all the way up there near the
wall.
wall.
I see.
If you remember.
Okay. Yeah.
They, I've already pulled them back to start packing up because my opponent for the next game is waiting patiently for us to finish this 4-hour monstrosity.
Okay.
So, I did not kill the vermin demon. It should be out there.
Okay.
He's out there with, I think he's got a wound left.
Okay.
So I got half points from him,
mm-hmm.
but didn't kill him and didn't kill either one of these units or the big rat block.
Okay.
But I've got quite a bit of my artillery left. I've got my general's dead, but I got my BSB.
I'm sorry, so he charged your general...
the vermin demon and the unit of clan rats, ratted arms.
And you didn't... Where'd you direct your attacks?
I direct all my attacks at the vermin demon to try to kill him.
But you didn't kill him?
I didn't kill him. He killed me. I'm supposed to be dead.
Oh, your general's dead?
I'm dead. He's not.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he probably went first anyway.
Yeah. We were rushing through this. He went first.
Yeah.
He went through first, and if I remember correctly, I don't think he killed me. I think he ran me down. Because I don't believe he killed me, because I got to fight him back and got him down to 1 wound, if I recall.
I thought you only had 1 wound. Okay.
No, that was the catapult.
Oh, yes, you get 2. Okay.
So it ended up being, I only got half his points. He got, 2/3 of mine.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a good fight, though. It was fun. These games are fun. 6,000 points. If you get a chance to play a 6,000 point play, it is going to take you longer.
Yep.
I will say that.
And don't take a avoidance army.
And yeah, not for this tournament.
Yeah.
Not for this tournament, because this tournament's all about how many points you score.
Yep.
So,
Well, challenge is you get so many points, then they start filling up the table. There's no place to go.
right, you can't avoid.
Yeah.
Anyway. All right, well, that's going to do it.
Till next time.
Thanks for listening.